Do, 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 do. No, it's recording. Okay.
I have a stalker. He wants me to be his Valentine.
Wait, he's killed other guys.
Tonight, we're gonna have that guy! What the hell? Someone help me! Please, kill me instead.
Watching in
I have a
VR.
stalker. He wants me to be his Valentine.
Wait, he's killed other guys.
Tonight, we're gonna have that guy! What the hell? Someone help me! Please, kill.
That's gonna be cool. That'll be one cool movie.
Wait, he's killed other guys.
Tonight, we're gonna have that guy! What the hell?
It's on Valentine's Day.
Please, kill me instead.
Watching in
I have a
VR.
stalker. He wants me to be his Valentine.
Wait, he's
I'm
killed
trying
other
to
guys.
mute this.
Tonight, we're gonna have that guy! What the hell? Someone help me!
Hey, what's up, everybody? What's good? What's going on? What's good? I know there ain't nobody here yet, but I'm awake. I was waiting. Hardly nobody ever comes here anyway, so I'm just gonna sit here and wait. I got myself on YouTube. I'm on Facebook, and I'm on some other. What the hell am I on? Facebook? Am I Facebook? I'm on Facebook. Okay, my other page, and plus I'm on YouTube. Oh boy. Hey, what's up, everybody? Let me see if I can bring this chair down a little bit. Oh, dang. Woo. Hey, what's good? What's going on? I'm sorry if I've been on a little late, because the reason why I've been on a little later, because I found out my Apple iPad, not the iPad, I'm sorry. My iMac was updating, and it took a little longer than I expected. I figured time it was finished, it would be ready, but it had to update the I don't know, some program or whatever they did. That's what it is. Every time you get on Apple, there's always some upgrades you got to do. So you have to expect the unexpected. That's all. So anyway, I'm here for tonight. How everybody doing? Everybody's good. I'm good myself. Uh, I'm just here tonight, just relaxing, and just taking it easy a little bit. Um, what am I doing? I don't know. Hell, like reason I don't know what I'm doing. But anyway, I'm just here. You like my new chair I got? I got this new little chair. I got this chair. I just put it together last night. No, I mean last night. Well, this morning. Well, this afternoon. Sorry. So what is this damn thing underneath here? Okay. All right. So this is this little chair. Look at this. Oh, it's nice. Yeah. It's more comfortable. It's like nice little gaming chair because I got to do a lot of gaming and whatnot. Oh, my motion detector went off because I got an alarm here. I got to shut that alarm off. Hold on a minute. Let's shut the alarm off. Because every time I make a motion, every time I make a movement, it detects movement in my studio. So that's all for protection reasons. Let's see. All right. So anyway, I'm here. How's everybody doing? Everybody doing okay? All right. So anyway, tonight, this morning, matter of fact, because I know people ask me why do I come on so late at night, like late in the morning? Because mostly I work mornings like this. Like right now, if you see me now, I don't. I normally don't work until I originally average like 9 o'clock, but I work on third shift, so that's why I'm up through the night. I'm not much. I'm not much of a morning person. I'm much of a midday person, midday to night. But I'm more and more of now. I got so used to where I work at, so I've been with my job for about working third shift for about maybe about almost 10 years, give or take, maybe less than that. So I'm so used to be up at nighttime now that I do a lot of watching TV and find things to do in my house at nighttime, keep things going or everything like that. So, but anyway, enough of that boring stuff there. So I'm waiting around some people to come around, but if not, then it's okay. I always do it by myself because I don't have no phone viewers like I normally did. So, Oh, first thing I gotta get. See, right now I'm gonna do is get. Let's see. All right, so I got this other computer here. I gotta do. Yeah, I think this is it. I think it's the password. Yes, the password. All right. So anyway, so tonight I'll probably come on again. I'll come on again tomorrow. Some people say, well, if you come on in the midday, or come on like in after 7, 8 o'clock. That's when you get a lot of people up because people go to work Monday morning and stuff like that. Some people don't stay up long as I. I was like, well, I like the morning because let me just Justice Mike. Watch the noise a little bit here. Justice Mike up a little bit. There you go. Just there you go. Just a little bit more. There you go. All right, so I had to adjust the mic a little bit because I see the meter was like moving slowly, but now I get the. All right, so anyway, I'm just here. What's going on tonight? Let's see. Let's go check some news while we're waiting for some people to come in. Let's see what is going on. What's going on in the real world? Oh, I was watching one on YouTube about the Bronx, the bodegas in Bronx. If you don't know what a bodega is like a corner store that opens up. Sometimes they open up for like 24 hours a day. So like some between the morning to update. It's like a store owned by I don't know. It owns by a whole bunch of people. Owned by Mexicans, owned by Arabics, and whoever. I mean, a bodega basically is open it's open during the day. It's a corner store. Like, you get stuff like if you don't want to go to the supermarket. So what you do is you don't go to the supermarket, then you just go to one of these local nearby stores at the corner and just get something here and there. Even though the prices are a little more expensive, but it's convenient. It's like a convenience store at the corner. That's what you call it. Let's put it that way. This is a convenience in the store. That's all it is, a convenience store in the corner. Instead of you want to go to a big supermarket or a big store or anything like that. So that's what it is. So anyway, I was looking at this report on TV. There was this news that this guy had his store. He had like detergents and stuff. He had this detergent and stuff with like chained up, like his Tide detergent, ones with the handles and everything. And he had the store like blocked off with shields of glass. You had to need a key to open it up to get it open and everything. I was like looking at something like, wow, how much the Bronx and New York the way it is. Because I remember myself, I've been in New York all my life. I was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York. And for me, myself, I know there's a lot of shoplifters, which I know that. I mean, there's a lot of people go to stores, they come in, they shoplift, they distract the workers or distract the cashiers, and they get what they want and run. But myself, I mean, I know I've seen it, and I never did no shoplifting because I mean, if you can't afford it, don't buy. If you can't afford it, don't steal it because you steal it, it's worse than what it is. Them guys in the bodega, they'll chop your damn hands off if you steal something. That's how they believe in their country. Or they beat their living hell out of you. But anyway, like I was saying before, like I don't want to be this to throw it off. But it's crazy because right now it's like New York got more worse now than it was when I was growing up in New York. I mean, I lived in this city of ghettos when they had gangs and like the Crips, not the Crips. Well, they had the Outlaws, they had the clown posses, whatever they called. They had all types of the Tomahawks and all that stuff. That's my old era I was growing up with. I grew up with that old area system, and that's what I was. I grew up around the gangs. I mean, like, but I was never in no gang. But I mean, I know people who was in the gang and affiliation with the gang. I know some people were there, but some didn't live long enough to live to the age of 20 to 13, 20 years old because they all, they figured that, they live forever, but it didn't. Let me turn this little light on here. There you go. So anyway, like back to the story I was talking about when I'm living in like the bodega store, like a lot of shoplifting and everything they have down in the bodega. Like these convenient corner stores that now they fight back now. Now everything now when you go to the store, everything's all locked up. So if you want anything, you have to, when you go into the store, you have to obviously you have to go in the store and you have to ask for the item, and they take it to the counter and ring it up and send it, which I understand because there's people that screws up a lot of stuff. There's a lot of people that screw up a lot of stuff that like, well, not say people in general. I was like these thieves and these I mean, I understand the survival, but stealing from someone, it causes what do they call it, profit losses and stuff like that. They can't afford, they keep the store because if you shoplift the store, then it's like a thing called loss prevention. That's what we have when I was reading retail. It's loss prevention. Loss prevention is like they check out and see, like, you do inventory, then you find out how much stuff has been lost. Then if it's lost, if you have a lot of losses in your store, if it's lost about at least 20 or 30%, then that's when they bring the loss prevention what they call it, loss prevention. I don't know if they call it officers or they call them something else. It's just something that's like loss prevention. I know it. I forgot what they call them. I used to work in the retail. What do they call them? But anyway, it'll come back to me. But when it comes to loss prevention, they obviously they stay in the store. They watch shoplifters go in the store. They see and they observe. They do that for like 3 months or so. See what the losses are coming from. Is it coming from the employees, or is it coming from the customers that comes in the store? So they do their observation in the store and everything. So yeah, so that's how it basically work. Then between there and there, they that's how they complete their losses if the store stays up. Sometimes stores don't stay so long because people don't realize that some of these stores don't stay long and open long enough because theft. Theft is one of the biggest thing in stores because if you lose a lot of stuff, stores are losing profit. But thieves don't give a rat's ass if you lose a lot. They don't give a shit less. They don't care less. If they care, if they really care, I mean, like, think about it this way. Like, I remember I worked at the KB. I worked at KB's toy store. That was back in the days, and there was a lot of theft in the store. I used to catch so many kids and people stealing stuff. It was pitiful, but the store went under because we had lost a lot in profits, and when we lost a lot in profits, it was like the store couldn't stay open no longer. So what happened to do next? Well, we had to close it down. We got to close it. It happens. It's just what it is. Like, I left before it closed because they downsized the stores. They was closing stores down. They downsized stores, and then, like, I left before they fully downsized. So I took a what do you call it, early leave of a store. Well, I don't know. It's not a retirement. It's another word. But anyway, I left early, and when I left early, whatever they call it. I don't know. My brain is like it used to be. I guess it went much. But anyway, I should have wrote this down. But anyway, forget it. But you know what I'm speaking of. It's just that I lost a lot of. It lost a lot of. I left because there was downsizing, and you take a early leave early pay. I think it's early pay. Then after that, then you leave. But I left and I went to South Carolina. So trust me. I mean, living in another town, a strange town, it was not the same. I had to get used to another different environment of changes and different environment of changes, and not what I did. I'm not used to the South. South. I found out the South was so damn slow. It's slow as hell. I don't. Oh, gosh. Whew. I mean, you live in New York all your life, and you move into a city. You move to not a city. I'm sorry. You move to another state in a country. It's a whole different concept altogether. It's all different. It's not what you expected. Because somebody said, "Oh, well, I want to settle down." You want to settle down? Move to the South. But if you're a fast-paced person, lived in New York City all your life, and you move into a country area, it's not the same. You got to go out of town if you want to go to, like, unless you live somewhere near in a town that has more active parties and stuff like that. But if you were more of a laid-back person, good place to go. I lived in Charleston, South Carolina for 2.5 years, and it was slow, man. It was real slow. Oh God, that thing was slow, man. People, liquor, they call it an ABC store. You got to get to the store before 7 o'clock. They don't sell alcohol after on Sundays. Everybody, most lot of people, like most percentage of people, like maybe 80% of the people down there in South Carolina, where I lived at. Why is this thing keeps going off? Why is this going off? I got the alarm on. I don't know. I'm probably detecting. Hold on for a minute. Give me a minute. Sorry. Okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, like I was saying, if people like to go to church. Not much I went to church. The church is pretty cool down there. I mean, it was pretty nice. I like the churches. I went to I went to a Tabernacle Christian church out there. But yeah, so Sundays people go to church, and after they go to church, then they go to Piggly Wiggly's, get their food, get their cooks, and they do sell beer on Sundays. They don't sell liquor, but they sell beer on Sunday. People get themselves a 6-pack and some chicken. They have them watching the game. That's how they do it down there. Yeah, I remember. But I left it there because it was boring, it was long, it was boring, and just it's not me. I didn't want to live out there. I mean, then next thing I did from there, I moved to Minnesota, which it was a bigger difference in Minnesota. When you moving to Minnesota, be prepared for the cold and the snow, because that's the way it is. It's more snow and cold here. It lasts a lot longer here than most of the states if you live in the South. So, yeah. But anyway, yeah, that's the story of my life. So anyway, enough of that. Let's go see what's going on over here on the news here. Let me see. I guess I'll go check out CBS News or something like that. Yeah, say about CBS News. Check that out really quick here. Not CBS News. I'll just say news. How about that? How about that? What the heck is this? Yahoo? Oh no, not news. Let's see. Give me a list. I don't know what this thing does. All right. My internet's not that fast as this one is. All right. Let's go check out, see what's going on in the news today. Mm-hmm. All right. Let me go check out the latest news. I always check the latest news, see what's going on, and see what's going on in our town. I love to watch news. I like to watch crime stories and stuff like that. I'm more into documentary stories because it's a lot about the news. All right. Oh, that just is advertisement. All right. Now, here's what I was watching on the news earlier. The one I watched on the news earlier was the suspects in lunar year killing found dead in a van. All right. What basically was that it was, I know it was the lunar, I think the lunar, Chinese lunar New Year's was, the Asian, I'm sorry, Asian lunars New Year's was on Saturday. I mean, I was going to go to the one up in the Mall of America because they have it here. They have it at the Mall of America too, but I didn't go because I worked Friday night, and I don't get off to Saturday morning, so I had to get my 8 hours of sleep. Plus, when you live in Minnesota, it's cold. I don't feel like getting out in the cold weather, and no, I just didn't. I think then they had it for Sunday too, Sunday, and I didn't go for Sunday either because it's like it was one of those days that when you after you get off work, you don't really want to do much. You just want to be home, relax, get yourself together, just relax. That's basically what it is. Just relax, You don't want to go out and do anything until when the summer comes around, like when it gets more warmer, which myself, I like when it gets warmer, then I can go do my bike riding. I do my exercising, I go to the gym and stuff like that, keep myself busy, through the summertime, and summer don't last that long here up in Minnesota like it does in other states. Spring starts late here and summer starts summer ends early here because that's when you know when it start. When it was used to be 67, when it used to be like 80, 90 degrees. And it's very rare you ever get 100 degrees here up in Minnesota, unless it's a change of what they call it, a change of climate. But yeah, but myself, I mean, I just like say like I'm used to it. I've been here now almost. I've been here about 15 years here in Minnesota, and the weather here is snowing. I just don't like the snow because when the snow finishes, it turns to ice, and when you go to ice, it's slippery when you walk through these streets. And people's like, well, got a car, but no, you drive a car is the same thing. You drive a car, you got black ice, and you get to accident. So a lot of accidents happens up here. So myself, I don't obviously don't drive, or I take the bus. I got local. I got mass transit here where I live. I thank goodness. I mean, I got mass transit, so I can take a bus to one place to the other and get to work safely. So that which is pretty cool. I like that. Because it's very convenient for me. It's like, hey, well, it's convenient. It's easy to get through from here to there, and it gets to work. And plus, if I take the mass transit, I get there in less than 20 minutes. If I had a car, it would take me. No, if I take a car, it would take me at least about 10 minutes. By bus, it would take me about 25 to 30 minutes. But which doesn't matter because I save a lot of money on gas anyway, and it's cheaper to get. And plus, where I work at, we get a discount fare here. I get a card. I pay like $20 a month, and I got to go unlimited rides as much as I want because fare here is $2. Fare here is $2. Non-peak, $2.50 peak hours, so that's 50 cents more. So it's a big difference. But see, think about it. If you pay only like less than $20 a month, and you got unlimited fare. I mean, I can go anywhere I want with my pass. Oh, it's beautiful. I mean, plus like where I work at, they have discounts, so you do only just pay like a 20 something, like $20 pass, and it's unlimited. It's unlimited. And think about it. Think how many trips you can do with $2 a day, like close to $22, maybe more than that. Maybe by after I enter the month, $60, $70 a month for fare, which I'm going to pay. I'm just unlimited. So they take the paycheck, but that's okay. I can deal with it. I love it. It's a blessing to have a job like that, and you can get on. You have the fare, and you just it's called a Metro card, and you just beep it, lay it on the pad, beep it, and keep going. And I can go many places I want to, and I can travel a lot with my Metro card around the city of Minneapolis, so which is good. So it all works out. I'm just trying to figure something out. This thing, I just got this. I just fixed this. Trying to get this pillow thing going because I just put this together yesterday. It's got adjustable strap, but I'll figure it out later. So anyway, yeah, that's the side of the story because I see nobody ever showed up. They said, "Well, I'm gonna show up to your pod. I'm gonna show up to your podcast. I'm gonna show up." Ain't nobody ever showed the hell up. Ain't nobody showed up. You know why they didn't show up? Because people they think that I'm just like the less of maybe they think I'm just the less of the common denominator for them. So they'll go to everybody else's what do you call it? They go to everybody else's channel except mine because I only got like 52 subscribers, maybe less than that. Well, no, I got about 53, 54 subscribers, and I've been here. Trust me, I've been on YouTube for years, and I had a YouTube channel before that. But what happened? I haven't been on it in a long time. Then it went down, and I started a new YouTube channel. But then when I started a new YouTube channel, then I've been on it now for about over, I don't know, 7, 8 years, and I still got 50. I don't know, not almost near 60 subscribers. But it's okay though, I mean, look, I'm here just to have fun. I'm not here for making any profit on YouTube. Because I mean, I know a lot of people who've been on YouTube may try to use it to be daily profit. I don't depend on profit here because it's a lot of sanctions on it. It's a lot of things you have to do. It's certain things you can't put on, or certain content you can't put on YouTube. And when you can't do that, then you can't do that on YouTube. When you can't put any content on YouTube or anything like that. So certain things for to get it monetized. And you got to get people who willing to monetize your channel or get like what was this other channel I remember I was going through it was like it was another channel I forgot right offhand, but it was some channels you got to go to. You got to get it monetized. Somebody has to feel that they have to like buy your channel, whatever. If they don't like your content, they'll leave off your channel and all that stuff, and just like I'm not look. I'm just here for the fun of it all. If I make something, I make something. Not, I'll tell you, to be honest with you. If I made profit off this, I'll just donate it, whatever little bit of money I get from YouTube, donate to some homeless shelter or something like that, because that's where I mostly, because I mean that's my heart goes to the people who are homeless. But anyway, that it's drinking time. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and right now it's 12:20 Central Time a.m. in the morning. Time for a morning drink. That's right, morning drink. Relax and drink. Mm. Must be 21 and over, and drink responsibly. Yeah, I want to put that in there. Make sure for that. Ooh, that's good brandy. Mm-mm-mm. It's legal too. I'm not smoking no drugs, so I'm good. So I'm gonna keep talking a little bit. Um, I'm still waiting for somebody to come on, but nobody has show up still. That's okay. I guess I'll talk to myself. I talk to myself. I remember it was a song like that. It was a song like that. I talk to myself. No, it was another song. No, it was. I think it was something else. I played by myself. That was a song back in the '80s. Played by myself. I played with myself. That was like very controversial. Hold on, I gotta get something right here. It's bothering me. It's sitting here. It's sitting here. It's bothering me. What the hell is this damn thing? Okay, let me get over here. Oh, I can't even reach it because if I reach it, I'm gonna knock over my laptop. Okay. Oh, I got it. Oh, whew. Hey, and look what I got here. This is a cam frog. What you do? You take this. It's a camera right here, and you stick it down into your drain or pipes, and you could actually look down there and see what's in the pipes. I never use it actually, but it's a great tool to have. It's a cam frog. They call it lizard cam. Sorry, it's a lizard cam. I don't know if you can see because it's so bright in here. I got a lot of bright lights in here. So see, it's a lizard cam. So I got a lot of stuff here. I just buy stuff and just storage. I don't know. I just buy stuff. I just buy stuff whew, and I don't have the stuff I buy. I don't really actually use any of them. But like if I see it, I'll buy it. I don't know. I'm a buyaholic. I got these hockey chips here. Haunted ghost peppers. Maybe I should try one. I got some. I got a whole box of these Pocky chips. Let's see, is it expired yet? They don't have expiration date on these things. I think I'm gonna sell them on eBay. I got like 10 of them. I got like 10 of these. 10 of these boxes. I got 10 of them. I was gonna do a challenge with somebody, but nobody wanted to do the challenge, so I said hell with it. So yeah, and I got some of these rip sleeves. Eat some, share some. It's a cherry, fat free, and I think it's expired already. It's rips. Let's see, it should have expiration date. It's a bite-sized licorice pieces. Licorice. Let me try one of these things. See what it tastes like. Try it out. It doesn't hurt to try it out. It smells sour. Oh. Yeah, it's sour. It's just sour. If it's strawberry, I can tell what kind. If it's cherry, I can tell if it's cherry or what. It's just sour. The sourness take over the flavor. I'm not much into sour stuff. Too much sour stuff make you it can mess up your stomach. So anyway, I brought this. I'm gonna hook up another. Here's another thing I brought that I never used yet. I brought this a couple of months ago. Alien tape. I haven't tried it. I saw it on TV. I brought this at the hardware store. I got 3 10-feet rolls. It's supposed to. You can hang frames, keep carpets from sliding, use outdoor usages. Say I seen on TV. Multifunctional, reusable double-side tape. Waterproof indoors and outdoors. I gotta use it. I'm gonna put it when I do. I'm gonna do on a channel. I'm gonna do a segment on this right here. So I'll do it. So I brought a robot vacuum cleaners, but the vacuum cleaners I brought, the ones I brought, it doesn't do with carpets. It only do with bare floors. And mostly, like I could say, like maybe 90% of my house is in carpet. No, I would say more like 95% of my house is carpet, 10% linoleum. Tile. The bathrooms have tiles. The kitchen has linoleum, and the hallways has the hallways got the same linoleum, so it connects together. So anyway, I'm gonna stay as long as I can. See if anybody come on. It's been about 30 something odd minutes, but it's okay. Sometimes you drink alone, you'll be alone. I drink alone, yeah, with nobody else. But it most likely will be recorded anyway, so most likely someone will see me. Obviously, I gotta change the battery on that. Like he's bringing off and on, and then it's nobody. It's like a little sensor life right there. But hey, here you go. So anyway, the longer I be on, maybe you got obviously somebody will come back. Okay, let's go back to the news. I'm sorry, I threw myself real off on the news. Did I? But talk about the Lunar New Year killing, dead in the van. They found a dead man. They found him dead in the van. Oh, let's see. Authority identified as a 72-year-old man as suspect, a gunman in a Lunar Year. Well, he was Asian too. I don't know what causes him to conflict all this deadliness. I don't understand. Montreal Park. I've been to Montreal, Canada. I mean, not Canada, California. I've been there. It's mostly a lot of Asian. It's beautiful out there. I love it. I've been out there. Well, what's like? Oh, over 20 years ago. But it's nice out there. It's beautiful. The Asian community. It's beautiful. They got some nice store. They got some nice places you can go and eat, and they got places you can just. They had some museum arts and everything. Oh, it's beautiful down there. I love it. It's a shame that somebody had to screw it up for somebody else. Let me see. They just mess it up. They said he died self-conflicted wound to strip mall parking near the Sevilla and Hawthorne Boulevard, with Torrance law enforcement sources said. Well, what's the reason of doing it? Why people mess things up? And this is a New Year You forget the New Year, Lunar New Year is to forget the past and bring in the new year for presents, the present New Year. And I don't understand why somebody's got to go there and mess it up. Why did they mess it up for people who wants to celebrate, to pray, to bring families together, and they got some a-hole sitting there destroying for other people? I don't understand it. Like every place you go to, gun shop, yeah, everybody, you go to the mall, you go to there's a gun shop in the mall. Some a-hole want to go around shooting somebody, don't realize that it conflicts a lot of other people, and some innocent people might get caught up in it, into the conflict, and die from it. Or die or get hurt, whatever the case may be. But I mean, it's not to be there. I mean, respect. If you want to go shoot up each other, go in the park. Do like back in the days when they had gangs back in the days. Go, get a person that comes in and say, well, I'm gonna beat you at the park. We're going in there. We're going to do a stump at the park. They call it a stump. What, it was another name for it too. A rumble at the park. So they meet each other at a certain time at the park. Then once they get to the park, that's when the rumble starts. Okay, that's back in the days, back in the 70s and the 70s, back in the 70s and the 80s. That's when you did some real. When that's when they want gangs with it. Gangs didn't fight actually in the, like shooting each other. They would go meet each other at a location. They would meet each other in a park somewhere, and draw it out from there. That's how they used to do it back then. But today they just use guns. I don't remember much guns that was used back in my days. Because guns were, I mean, there were people who had guns, but they were not like a big thing about guns. They were more like homemade. They were like gladiators. They had homemade weapons and stuff, nunchucks with nails in them and all that stuff. Gladiators. I mean, okay, this is what I grew up around with. I mean, I seen that, and I seen a rumble. I never participated in it. I never joined a gang. Thank goodness for that. I know people who was in a gang, and they wouldn't know put me in a gang because they figured that all you gotta do with a gang was just if you was right with them, they wouldn't know put you in the affiliate with them. All they had to do was like give them money, and at the time I had money, I was working. And if you supply them, say, yo, man, he hooked me up, man. He hooked me with some weed and whatnot. He got me up with, nah, let him go. Don't worry about him. No, don't worry. We need him for the future. That's how they used to use with me. So I was like the money man. Like if I had it, they had it. When they used to come, say, man, I need some money. I'll find a way to get it. But I never stole from nobody. I worked. So I mean, I was at that time I was like 16 years old, and I had like a part-time job, worked at that school, and I didn't care, because I had most of the money, but we did time like five. You give them a dime bag or give them what was a dime bag, whatever, or like they wanted some acid or something, you buy it. It was like $5, $10, a little bit of money there, and then once you supply what they wanted, they don't bother you. I mean, it was not a threat. I mean, it was not like I had to give it to him. It's just that, it was just that, it was just that, it was just that, it was something I mean, I did hang around with him, but I didn't do no rumbles or stealing or nothing. I didn't know. I didn't. Never did at all. Because they didn't want me to do that. Because they say they go to jail. And if something happened to them, see, I was there to help them out, like, let them contact their families. So that was more of like a contact for them. So that was back in the days, though. But, and plus, if I was more the contact for their family, like if something happened to them, then they'll call me, and then I replayed most of the message to the family and whatever. Sometime when they go to jail, they have the commissary, to put money on their bill. If they didn't have it, if I had it, I'll just give them like $5 or $10. And they was happy. So you treat them right, as long as they stay off your ass. Boy. So I never had a problem with them. So yeah. But anyway, that's the story of my life. I'll tell you, I'm just jumping from one subject to another, and that's why I was talking about the park, about the gangs and everything here. All right, so. Let me see. What is it? I don't know. I just jumped from one subject to the other. I apologize. If anything, just please just comment down below what you want to hear, what you want to talk about. If you would like to join in with my podcast, please feel free. Let me know. Put down the bottom of the on YouTube, like, subscribe, and and comment. And if you want to be part of my podcast, you know, let me know. I mean, I'm willing to open up to everybody. You can show up. You don't have to show no video. You don't want to show video. Do I have to show no video? You don't have to show any video and anything like that. I mean, you can just be anonymous. It doesn't matter. If I hear your voice, speak your mind. And plus, I have a YouTube, not YouTube. I'm sorry. Oh gosh, my brain is starting going to sleep. Okay, you can catch me. You're gonna catch me on Raylow podcast on YouTube. Not on YouTube again. Oh God, on Facebook, and you can send me a message that and I will respond to it. I respond to all messages. If it's negative, no, I won't respond. But it's positive, yeah. But down here, just sign up below. Yeah, sign up below. Feel free. Feel free to speak your mind. So far, I'm doing good. So I'm just staying here for another few minutes because I seen that the people who claimed to say that they was going to come to see my channel, it seemed like they never showed up. So it's okay. It's fine. Don't worry about it. That's okay. You don't have to show. They don't have to show. The people who promised they shake the body, they're going to show up on my channel. Didn't show up. That's okay. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. That's okay. That's okay. I'll don't worry. I'll find some new subscribers and some of the subscribers who really wants to be on to watch my channel. I'll subscribe to you. You subscribe to me. You put your link down below, what your YouTube channel is. I will subscribe to you. I subscribe to anybody. I got over check this out. I got over maybe about 400. I subscribe to over 400 channels. And you know how many people who replied back on my channel? Less than 60 people. It's amazing because I know once you add on yourself on their channel, they know that most likely they will find it if you have a channel, they will subscribe to your channel. I know that on YouTube. I know they do. But no, they don't subscribe to your channel. They're just like, well, his channel ain't worth watching. His channel is not worth looking at. He ain't got nothing that works for me to look at. All right, fine. I mean, I watch all channels. I don't care what you have. Whatever you have, if it seems like it's not much interesting, I would still subscribe to your channel. Because why that? Because, I mean, it's subscription. Because maybe, who knows, maybe you will have something that I might like on your channel. Maybe I might not like everything you have on your channel, but it might be something I might be interested in your channel. Then one day I might watch it like, oh, I like that channel. I'm gonna put thumbs up. I'm gonna comment on your channel. That's just the way I am. But other people don't, like some people I guess they get bougie. And I'm saying it too. They get bougie because they think your channel ain't all about that. It's like, oh, you ain't got nothing interesting. You ain't got enough followers. You ain't got enough followers. So why should I subscribe to your channel? I know a lot of channels I go to on YouTube don't have a lot of followers, but I subscribe to them because I want to be like, you know what? I like to help out other people to subscribe. I like to help other people out to subscribe. I don't have no problem with that. I don't have a problem subscribing to other people's channel. If you have only 10 people, if it's interesting to me, yeah, I'll subscribe to it. I'll give you a chance. You know what? Even though it's not interesting, I would subscribe to your channel just to be part of it, just to, to help you out. This is the way I am. But other people, they don't care because some people get all bougie, like, oh, he ain't got enough what I'm looking for in the content. He ain't got what I'm looking for in any channel I'm looking for. It's like, okay, fine. I ain't begging you to subscribe to me. It's a suggestion, but I mean, if you don't want to, you don't have to. I'm not putting a knife to your throat and tell you to subscribe to my channel. But you know what? It's all good. It's all good in the hood. I mean, if it seems like it's not your content, your content is not your forte for you to like my channel, then fine. If it was boring, then okay, well, move on. I mean, I find a lot of channels are boring too, but sometimes I just look at it and see what they got to talk about. And sometimes when they start the beginning of a channel, sometimes it gets a little boring, but sometimes it picks up and it gets interesting because sometimes you got to give the person time to pick up the forte, the interest of their channel, and that's what basically is about. So if you can get that to pick up, then you're like, okay, well, they got something. I sit there and watch it, and sometimes I might get my doze off a little bit, sleep a little bit, and like, but I mean, I wake up and like, oh, hey, hold on, he or she is talking about something I like. Okay, I mean, just go through the channel. If it's less than 20, if it's less than about 15 minutes, I mean, if it's less than 15 minutes, what can you go wrong in 15 minutes of listening to a channel, or less than about 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes of the channel? Just listen to them anyway. Fine. If you don't like it, you don't have to subscribe to them. If you don't, sometimes people got to warm up a little bit. Some people got to warm up a little bit to get their subscription going. They got to warm up to get their audience going. And sometimes, people just judge like this. Click on, oh, this mother, no, he ain't talking about it. He ain't talking about a damn thing. I'll just change on to the next channel. Okay, well, fine. Okay, that's your choice. But sometimes, listen, at least listen. That's why I'm saying, just at least listen to other people's channel. Understand if it's less than 10, 15 minutes, listen to it. If it doesn't interest you, then you can move on. Fine. But give the people a chance on their channel to perform an audience. Because you never know, the same people again could be the same people in the future that can make successful and like be successful, and you like realize like, well, I subscribe to your channel. You didn't subscribe to my channel. Oh, you just subscribe because I made it big. Over I made over 1,000 subscribers. Now you want to be part of my channel, or you want me to respond to you? Yeah, well, it's all good. It's all good in the hood. But I'm not worried about it because I know my channel is very low, but it's okay. It's fine. I'm going to keep going. I'm not here every day. I can't do this every day because I have another job I got to go to. I work nights as maintenance, and then I have other things I have to take care of. If I could be here at least 2 or 3 times out of a week, then that's good. I mean, most obviously I'll be out maybe about 2 times out of a week because sometimes I get off on Saturday, and Saturday I don't feel like doing any damn thing. The only thing I like to do on Saturday is relax, watch a good Western movie, or watch a few movies, and get myself together. Then I'll come back maybe that next day, Sunday, and do my podcast. And then I'll maybe Saturday, well that's Sunday, and that Monday night I do podcast. But anything that I don't do, I mean, like I said, I just take it easy. I mean, I don't have to push my effort to thinking that I got to get my channel monetized to make money. I make money other ways. I make money where I work at now, and I always stick with the money I work with. And that's the best thing to do in the world, is, because I don't depend on other channels to make money. Because that today, I've seen people today. I've been on YouTube for over 10 years, and I seen people who've been on YouTube. I collaborate with and been with. They had a channel today and they're gone tomorrow because they take them out monetizing because there's one thing they don't like or something they don't like. They probably did something wrong, and they pull away like the people who investors pull away from it. Like, I don't want this channel anymore. And next thing you know, he's broke. So the best thing to do, work. Work is not even guaranteed anymore. Work is not guaranteed anymore. You know why? Work guarantee since the pandemic. I see a lot of people. When I went back to work, I see a lot of people that even got a job anymore. So there's no such thing as a secure job anymore. But you know what? Life is what it is. Live life, pray. Good things will come to you, and that's how I believe in it. You know. Some people just like don't want to sit there a long period of time and listen to what you got to say because it doesn't interest them. I understand that. I mean, there's a lot of places, there's a lot of channels I listen to. I don't like listen to, but sometimes I try to listen to as much as I can until I hear something interesting I like. Maybe sometimes the best thing to do is phase through the channel. There's a way you can slide through the channel until you can find something that interests you. That's a good way to doing it. Maybe the segment you listen to may not interest you. So you can just always take that bar or take that mouse and push that little bar on the side and push it a little bit and see what anything interesting possibly what you might interest in. It works. That's how I found sometimes like, oh, okay, well, yeah, I found something I liked, and that's how I do it. If it's a subject, if they record it or it was been pre-recorded, I mean, you can't do it live, but I'm saying it's pre-recorded. It's already recorded already, and they put it out there. Maybe if I'm interested, I slide in to the slide and say, okay, oh, okay, this sounds interesting. Okay, I'll subscribe to that channel. Yeah, I subscribe to any channel. I don't have no problem with that. That's just me. But anyway, though, it's like 12:45 here in Central Time in Minneapolis, Minnesota. But some people just don't. See, you can see how many subscribers I have. Right now, people on live here is zero. I don't have nobody here on the chat. Nobody. Nobody on chat. I don't think I see what it is. I don't have nobody on chat because I'm not popular enough for them to listen to. It's okay though. I'm going to still do it. If I have less than 5 people, I'm still going to be on. I'm still going to be on YouTube and just keep talking. That's just me. That's it. I mean, I'm explaining myself a talk. There's somebody's going to watch you, and some people are going to. There's going to be somebody who's going to be interested in you listening and talk to and listen and comment. Not everybody. I accept that. I accept it very well. I accept it. They're about, Raylow, he's in there, he's drunk, and who are you to judge me what I drink or what I do? I go to work. I get up and go to work. It doesn't affect my job. It doesn't affect my daily task. I don't have any felony records. I don't have no records stating that I'm drinking and I'm abusive or anything like that. No, I know how to control what I drink. I drink on the weekends. I'm titled to it. I'm titled to drink on the weekends. I'm titled after I get off from a good holidays work. Maybe when I get off from work, I come in the morning. I eat some I eat breakfast first. Always eat breakfast. Eat breakfast. Then I might want to get down to drink me a nice beer to relax. But it doesn't affect my job. It doesn't affect anything who the people are around. I'm tied to it because I work hard for it. Anybody make any money for me? Hell no. Nobody making no damn money for me. I gotta bust my ass to go to work to make sure that I have a roof over my head, food in my house, a roof in the head, house, pay my bills, and as long as I have that, and as long as I don't have no collections, I'm good. That's all base is about. That's it. But everybody else, everybody want to judge what you do, what you have, and what you had. Don't judge me. I mean, I don't judge nobody else. What you do is your business. I'd like to watch. That's it. I don't judge. I learned how to judge. I had some great people. I had great mentors told me don't judge a person the way what they do, to see what they do, and take it from there. And that's the truth. But anyway, like I said, it's late night. It's still like what time is it now? It's 12:49. All right, I'm gonna talk to my Alexa right here. Alexa, what's the weather for?
The current weather is 15 degrees Fahrenheit with cloudy skies. Today, you can expect overcast weather with a high of 34 degrees and a low of 15 degrees.
Hey, 15 degrees. Wow. Do you like to have 15 degrees in your house, right? No, I know you don't like 15 degrees. Y'all barely don't you like snow. Because you don't like snow. I don't like the snow. I don't like snow. I'm used to snow here. It's the weather. It's not the snow that bothers me. It's the weather and the way the wind chills. Right now it's 50 degrees and the high is 34 and low is 15. Yeah. But anyway, look, I'm just telling you the way it is. Just be yourself. Give people a chance to show themselves. Even though a person who's still come on YouTube channel just beginning, give them a chance. Let them understand what they're talking about. At least subscribe to them. You don't have to watch them. Subscribe to them, then see what they talk about. Because sometimes you got to start somewhere to be somewhere. It's not like like because you go to a channel and you know them. Oh, well, I don't know what the hell he's about to talk about. Just moved on to the next channel. I mean, you check out how many subscribers they have. If they have less than a few subscribers, just subscribe anyway. Even though you don't have to be you don't have to need a notification bell to know they're coming on. I mean, just subscribe to them anyway. Give some support. Give people a chance to see what they're about. Give them a chance and let them grow with it. Because sometimes when you don't see, if they see less people on their subscribers and let's see how many views they have, it doesn't give them the motivation for them to be on there. Because it's like, well, I only got like 3 views, and I've been here for about 2 months, and I only got 3 views on this channel. Yeah, quite naturally, it discouraged me too to not to even be on the channel. That's how I felt. Because like, okay, I put some on YouTube on a channel, and then I got like 4 views, and I've been on it about 3 months, and it's only 4 views. What is use of me being here if I don't have that many people? It's like if I feel to myself, it's like I'm wasting my time. But now, as time go by, it's like, you know what? I'm going to do regardless. I don't care if I have 1 view. I'm going to keep going because one day that 1 view could come to be 1,000 views. That 2 views could come to be 2,000 views. You don't know. You just got to keep self motivated. And you got these people on channels about, I could make sure that you could have 3,000 subscribers and within a month. I rather do it myself because I'm a self motivated person. So that's the way I am. I'm a self motivated person. Some of y'all see me on you. Some of y'all see me up here on Facebook. So if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, it'll be Raylow. No, it won't be Raylow. It'll be Raylow Podcast. Check me out for Raylow Podcast on YouTube. Subscribe. Help yourself. Watch if you like content. I know I got a lot of subscribers on Facebook. Then I do. I got a lot of subscribers on Facebook. I have a lot of subscribers. No, I got a lot of followers on TikTok. TikTok is like the biggest followers I've had. I didn't have to do much to be on TikTok to get followers. People just follow you. If it looks interesting, they follow you. My TikTok followers, Raylow Podcast. So if you want to get on TikTok, try TikTok at Raylow Podcast. And I'm on there always. And I just have a good time, having fun and whatnot. This is the way I do. I just like to motivate myself. Just fun. It just find things to do, it's a good thing. Let me just do something real quick here. Sorry, I just gotta notice. Come on, this. Okay, that's that right. All right, yeah, okay. There's something on there. All right. So anyway, I'm guess I'm gonna end this right now because at least I've been on here about an hour now. So And nobody came in. I've been here an hour. I gave them time. They said they're gonna be on my channel. But you know what? I found out now. I know who the real true people is, and I know some people I might have to delete some of my subscribers. I'm sorry to say, but maybe I'll just give them another chance. How about that? I'll give them another chance. I'll give them another chance. But you know what? I've been on so many times. They criticize my channel, but it's okay. You know what? I've been on so many times. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. I know there are gonna be some good people out there. There are gonna be some people out there. Oh, sugar. Okay, there are gonna be some people out there who gonna love my channel. There's gonna be some people who gonna be able to love my channel, and those are people who love my channel. Those are people who I follow. If I have to delete a lot of channels on my YouTube, let it be. They ain't losing nobody. If they lose me, they ain't losing nobody. They probably got 1.7 to maybe 2,000, 3,000, 5,000 followers. They gotta keep the followers going because that's their income. I don't need my income. My income is based on my work. My job is my income, and I rely on more of my income on the job than we would do on YouTube. But I mean, if I make income on YouTube, fine. I have Twitch channel, which I'm going to do my Twitch channel. I do gaming on that, so this is a game channel. I just do all my gaming on that one. But anyway, people, so you know what? It's all good. You know, they say support the channel. People don't support. You know why they don't know? Some people don't support the channel because the reason they don't support it. Yeah, that's my alarm. I don't know why my video, not my video, it's my camera is picking up signals and it's blocked. I don't understand this. I know I think it's picking up voice. I think it's picking up the voice. It's not picking up the video. It's picking up the voice because if you hear a sound, it picks up a noise. But anyway, all right, people. So look, I'm going to get out of here. And some of you who watch me, enjoy watching what I'm doing. Thank you for if you've been there for an hour to watch me and listen. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Feel free to comment, subscribe, and you want to hit the notification bell. And you want to see my next live video or other videos you want to watch. Feel free to it. Look, I'm not going to pull your arm to watch it, but you know, I'm not going to pull your arm to watch it. I mean, you have the freedom to do what you want to do. All right. Look, I'm out of here. People on Facebook, thank you for watching me. People on YouTube, thanks for watching me. And I appreciate it very much. I'll be back again tomorrow night. I know I came back late tonight because I had to wait till my computer update itself. I have a computer. What's my computer? It's an iMac. I think is it still called iMac or whatever they call it? Well, anyway, it had to update itself, and it took a little longer than I expected. I figured it would have been done by 11 o'clock, but it didn't because they have to upgrade its software. That's what they had to update the software. So it took a little longer than I expected. But anyway, I'll be back again tomorrow. What time? I don't know. If you want to talk, I'm on Raylow Masters, Raylow podcast. So I'm on Raylow podcast. On YouTube. Oh shit, YouTube. Raylow podcast on Facebook. Send me a message and I'll let you know what time I'll come in. I don't do much Instagram, but I'm gonna go on Instagram. I gotta get my account back on Instagram, which I do have an account on it. I took it off because it was so much memory, and it was just like it was blocking it. But check it out. But anyway, people, God bless. Thank you for the Asians. Happy Lunar New Year's. Bless you. Hopefully you have a great year of the rabbit. The rabbit means calm. The rabbit means peace and tranquility. Thank you for coming up. Thank you for showing. And Raylow, I am who I am. I'm out. And God bless.